AIG आ गया ड्रीम फॉरेस्ट लंकावी. This is ticket counter. Now we will buy tickets. तो जी बात कुछ ऐसे है कि हमने टिकट्स परचेज करनी है. देखें. Now we are waiting outside. We have to enter at 7:40. Now this is the entrance. We are going to enter here.
Saya Tiara Jacqueline. Perjalanan anda akan bermula sebentar lagi di mana anda.
Please scan QR code and signage in the box to get more details.
Wow.
This way, there we have the video.
Okay. I am the first one who is entering in this forest now. Check out this. ये देखें ये स्टार्ट होने लगा. पता नहीं क्या देखते हैं अभी.
A story like the forest begins with a single seed and takes root in our imagination.
Almighty Kedambai, guardian of the Green Forest. Tell us the story of Pasik Dayang Bunting again, please.
Once upon a time, a mortal prince named Mateja fell in love with the beautiful voice of a princess who was invisible to him. Her name was Mambang Sari. Because Mambang Sari was from a fairy kingdom, the world was invisible to mortals like Mateja.
Oh dear!
In order to find Mambang Sari and to see into the invisible realm, Mateja was asked to wash the tears of a mermaid upon his eyelids.
That can't happen easy.
Mambang Sari and Mateja fell in love and had a child, but sadly the child was not long for this world. His spirit remained in the waters of Pasir Dayang Bunting, and the broken-hearted Mambang Sari turned himself into the hills that protect the lake until today.
So sad. Kedambai, how about the tale of Meru Mahawangsa?
The mighty warrior Meru Mahawangsa and his nemesis Garuda fought a long battle at sea. Finally, Meru won, and he built the glorious new kingdom of Langkawi.
Ooh, tell us about the giants of Langkawi.
Many years ago, giants were guardians of this island. Two of them had a big fight at a wedding feast. Giant pots and pans were hurled at each other, smashing upon the land. And this is how the island of Langkawi was formed.
She got really upset with them.
I turned them into mountains. Gunung Machinchan, Gunung Raya, and Bukit Sawar.
One last story, please.
That's enough for now. Our travelers need to be on their way so they can experience all the stories for themselves.
This way, follow us.
Enjoy your journey into a green forest made of legends and folklore come to life.
देखें जी अब हमारी जर्नी स्टार्ट होने लगी है. यहाँ से लेट आओ. This is the gate.
Enter now the world of stories. The path ahead is a one-way route, so there is no doubling back. You are now in the field of dreams, surrounded by mystical Bakawali flowers, also known as Queen of the Night, where the mortal prince Mateja fell in love with the mesmerizing voice of Mambang Sari, our fairy princess. Now,
Oh जी, ये वो प्लेस है जिधर किंग एंड क्वीन को एक दूसरे से प्यार हुआ था. देखिए
and set him on a quest in search of the tears of a mermaid so he might finally see the invisible fairy world.
Wahai pertigaan yang bijaksana, beta ini berulang melihat alam halus demi mencari si bidadari cinta. Carilah duyung di samudera, ambil lisan dan sandakan, sapulah ia di gelombang mata.
In a cove by Guajarita, Mateja found a spot where mermaids come to play. Following Tudian's instructions, he placed a hairbrush and mirror upon the rocks, hoping to lure one of the mermaids ashore. A curious mermaid who was attracted by the glistening mirror perched herself on the rock and spent hours admiring her reflection. She was so distracted, she did not realize the tide had receded. Mateja returned to find the stranded mermaid in distress and told her that he needed her tears to help him see his true love. He then carried her back into the sea and as thanks, she gave him her precious tears. Mateja rubbed the salty tears upon his eyelid, and he could now see the magic and beauty of the invisible world. Oh, how wondrous it was to finally be able to see his heart's true love, Mambang Sari.
Mermaid like Mateja feels. Thank you.
Now we see what Mateja sees.
Thank you.
This is another entrance. My God.
Mateja was at last able to see his true love, the beautiful Mambang Sari. Mambang Sari and Mateja were finally united in marriage by the lake on the island of Dayang Bunting.
Yes, oh, the dream forest.
And all its magical
Kamal.
creatures.
This is tree forest. And there, by the lake, in her field of dreams, Mateja found Mambang Sari. Ah, she's as beautiful as her voice, thought Mateja.
Akhirnya kau jelma di depanku. Kini ku temui si puluh berindu. Duhai putri Mambangsari, sudikah kau menjadi suriku?
Sejak pertama kulihat dirimu, tiada lain di tahtanya. Saksikanlah bernama angin lalu, dua jiwa ini jadi satu. Mambangsari and Mateja were finally united in marriage by the lake on the island of Dayang Gunting, witnessed by the forest and all its magical creatures. And there, by the lake, in her field of dreams, Mateja found Mambangsari. Ah, she's as beautiful as her voice.
ये आप देख सकते हैं जैसे एवेटार का ड्रीम सिटी टाइप या फॉरेस्ट जो भी होता है ना उसी टाइप का ही है. You can feel, I can feel.
Mother trees send energy to the entire forest, protecting the trees and plants and all living creatures inside it.
ये देखो. Very beautiful. This is the tree forest.
Impressed by the incredible bounty of the land, our hero then founded the glorious kingdom of Lankasuka, part of which we know today as Langkawi.
Hello. देखें जी जब आप बोलेंगे लाइट तेज होगी. ओहो. Now I will kill the giant.
Mailah abang-abang, kakak-kakak, adik-adik. Yang jauh mai dekat, yang dekat mai bagi
Ini
rapat.
क्या
Mai
बोली
tu
था?
dia nak cerita, nak habak bagi abang. Kisah hikayat kita Meru Mahawangsa dan Garuda. Kisah dia macam ni. Tu dia nak cerita nak habak apa. Kisah dua kerajaan nak bersatu dalam satu perkahwinan.
Once, a long time ago, the mighty kingdoms of Rome and China were to be united by marriage.
Kisah antara puteri Cina dan putra Rom.
Garuda, the divine king of the skies, was against this union. He decided they would never meet. But Garuda did not anticipate Marong Mahawangsa, a general of the Roman army sent to guard the prince. They battled, rattling the sky and churning the seas.
Anak-anak pun nama dia beranak burung.
Marong Mahawangsa remembered tales of magical beings who kept the mortal lives away from their bodies. Down to his fabled arrow Baranapura, he shot at Garuda's shadow, and it hits its mark. Wounded and angry, Garuda flew off and stole the princess away. Marong Mahawangsa pursued Garuda to a nearby island. There he met a race of giants. This is a strong land, he thought, a place to build a kingdom. the prince was united with the princess. Marun Mahawangsa did not follow them back. He found Garuda wounded, but decided to help him instead. And after Garuda flew away back to his palace in the sky, Marun Mahawangsa found that he had grown to love this land. And so, the kingdom of Langkawi came to be.
देखिए जी, जायंट्स ऑफ लंकावी आ गए। ये तो मुझे लग रहे हैं चाइना टाइप के। ये देखिए।
This story is really fascinating because it tells us how the iconic landmarks of Langkawi, such as Kuah, Air Hangat, and Belanga Pecah, got their names.
जी मुझे तो लगता है अवतार मूवी भी इधर ही बनी होगी। Yeah.
Hi, welcome. Okay, so you can see the last story about Giant.
Okay, this is the last story of Giant.
Kini sebenarnya apa akan? Aku tidak pasang teknologi besar. Kerana kau orang tua kami tercemar. Tunggu. Kita boleh berbincang. Saudara-saudaraku, bertenang. Maraya! Uruskan senjatamu dan tunjuklah kehebatan kuasa saktimu. Ayo!
carry with you the seeds of our stories in your hearts. Help us share them so they will never be forgotten. On your way out, stop a while at our gift shop and take a memento of Dream Forest home with you. Till the next time, good night and sweet dreams.
This is end of the story.